First, I'd like to thank you for raising the most beautiful woman I have ever seen.
Hello, welcome to Platform Movie Reviews. My name is Caris. It's another spectacular time to talk about movies, new releases, especially all over the world. And today we are looking at Netflix first Nigerian original film called Blood Sisters. Are you interested in knowing everything about this movie? I'm here for you. Okay, so talking about Blood Sisters, we've been anticipating the movie. Movie is produced by EbonyLife TV. You know EbonyLife. When we talk about EbonyLife, it's definitely more Abudu, yes. And we've been seeing teaser and trailers of this movie, and we're really looking forward to seeing it. This is not the first movie by Mo Abudu. We've seen The Wedding Party 1 and 2. We've seen His Excellency. We've seen Chief Daddy. Yes. So this is like the fourth movie from EbonyLife TV, and we were all looking forward to seeing it. And the movie dropped on Thursday, 5th May. So what is Blood Sisters? What is the movie about? So Blood Sisters is centered on two best friends, Kemi and Sarah. Kemi is played by Nasin Sime. Sarah was played by Ini Dima Okoje. So Kemi and her friend, they are besties. Like from the age of 5, they've been close friends. That Kemi practically had to live with Sarah and her family when she lost her parents at the age of 5. So they are practically sisters. Along the line, adulthood and everything, Sarah got involved with Kola. Kola is played by DME Okolawon. And it happened to be a very abusive relationship. This guy literally beats her every time he's angry. He's lashing his anger on her. And it got to marriage, and she's bent on getting married to this guy. Maybe out of love, we wouldn't know, but we know that this guy was abusive, and he's from a very wealthy home. His mother, played by Kate Henshaw, Udwak, very disrespectful. In short, he's a mommy's boy. She had trained her son to be disrespectful to women. I don't know why, but she was the supportive mother, the mother that would support her son to abuse a woman because she's not of his standard, kind of. We also found out that Kola's family borrowed some certain amount of money to aid Sarah's dad's business. So the Sarah's family practically owed Kola a loan. So she was getting married, I don't know, like using herself to settle her family loan. Who does that? So before the wedding, she just said, no, this is not going to happen, because a day to the wedding, this guy is abusive. His abusive trait was already showing him. It will not be his first time of mistreating her. So the friend had advised her, see, you are going to cut off this relationship. So on the wedding day, she said, yeah, Kola, this is not going to happen. I'm not going to marry you. And Kola started again. The usual Kola, the devil came upon him. And in self-defense, her best friend, Sarah, pulled the trigger. Kola died, and that death led to a series of unfortunate events, led to the loss of a lot of lives. See, blood. You see blood. If you are the type of person like me that don't like blood, when you are watching Blood Sisters, you wear glasses, because see, there was a lot of spilling of blood. A lot of people died because these two ladies had to stand up for themselves, ensure that they get justice, because Kola did not just die because he died. Kola died out of self-defense. So what are the other things we see in Blood Sisters outside the storyline? I asked a friend recently, what do you think about the storyline? She told me it was somewhat predictable. Yes, Sorry, it was very predictable. Typical Nigerian movie. You know that these two ladies will be on the run. You know they are going to stand up for themselves. You know they are going to do their best to get justice. We know that Kola's mom is going to fight them with all she has. So, Ebony Life, thumbs up. Beautiful movie, beautiful storyline, but sorry, that Naija influence, it was predictable. Was there suspense? Was there element of suspense? Nah, I don't think there was a point in the movie where I had my chest in my mouth and I was thinking, what is going to happen now? I don't think there was ever that that thrill, that adrenaline rush. No, it didn't happen for me. Maybe because I'm so used to Nollywood movies, and this did not give me that suspense. Sorry. So we are going to look at other things. Let's look at the fashion. Yeah, this movie did great. I read a tweet that said that Uduak, that's Ketensho, in every scene she looked like someone that was going for a red carpet, right? So she's coming out from her bedroom and she's wearing a big dress. She's coming out to going to the graveside, she's wearing a flamboyant dress. Thumbs up. Sarah, Kemi, Uduak, every single character looked good. The dresses were so on point. The makeup too was cool, but see, what about Nancy Simen's eyebrow? I don't know, I didn't get it. Nancy Simen, did you have to draw your own eyebrow in the movie? Or was it your own style? Because I really didn't understand your bro in that movie. There was parts I saw the bro like, did they say you are going to have this kind of bro particularly for this movie? I don't know. So for the fashion was top notch. And will I say, I need to tell you, not will I say, I need to tell you, this movie is rated 18. So there are traces of violence and there are also traces of there are scenes of So if you have kids, please, your kids should not see this movie with you. Yeah, it's rated 18. So we have Femi. Femi is Kola's elder brother, played by Gabriel Folayan, with his wife. His wife played by, what's her name again? Bankole. Kende Bankole. And those two were just something else. They brought the 50 Shades of Grey. Have you watched 50 Shades of Grey? Yes. You know those things that happen in 50 Shades of Grey. You're not yet from my mouth. A lot of 50 Shades of Grey things happen in this movie. So please, don't watch with your kids. It's an adult movie. Okay, so in the movie, were there lessons to get from Blood Sisters? First, Blood Sisters give you this feeling of comradeship. It shows you that they are still very true friends that stick their neck for the people they love. That even in this time where people are all out looking for people that they will just take, make parasitic friendship and parasitic relationships, there are still people that hold dear to you. Like, they will fight for you, they will do everything to keep you, fight for what they hold dear, and that is friendship. And it also talked about domestic violence. There are a lot of women in abusive relationships, and not just women, there are also men, a few men. Am I right to say a few men? It's both genders though. People in abusive relationships that are not coming out for reasons best known to them. Maybe it's love, maybe it's for the money, maybe it's for the influence. But we know in this film that Sarah was clearly in an abusive relationship. And she told her, there's even a part she told her mom that, "Mommy, this man abuses me, I'm not going to marry him." And she said, because of just one slap. It just shows you the way society commonizes domestic violence. So violence is violence. Whether it's verbal, whether it's physical, violence is violence. And it should not be trivialized. It was just a slap, right? It was just a slap that led to the death of Kola. And not just Kola. A lot of people died along the line because of just one action. Abuse is abuse. We must shun abuse in every form, whether it's abuse, whether it is physical, whether it's emotional. Wrong is wrong. Abuse is wrong. The Blood Sisters is already on Netflix, and it's one of the top trending movies since Thursday. Everyone is streaming it. And another thing about this movie, I can't forget, this movie is long. It's a limited series. We are expecting it to come as a film, a normal film, a 1 hour 30 minutes film, and they shocked us and said it was going to be a limited series like King of Boys. Okay, Imagine watching a movie for like 1 hour 20 minutes. Gamma Alpha. Ah, oh God, it was too long. Please. We know you people are trying to pass a message, but please, can we just limit it to like an hour? Can we just limit it to like 50 minutes? Can you just pack all of this information for 50 minutes? Watching a film for 1 hour 20 minutes, you can't even decide to watch this same movie in one day because it's tiring. Please, we can try and cut this thing. We don't need to bore, you don't need to bore your viewers. But in total, I think the characterization was dope. Sarah did a good job in Dima Okoje. Nancy Sime playing Kemi was dope. Deyemi Okinlawon had the face and everything. Gabriel Folayan and Kehinde Bankole, dope. We also had some support characters that did great, did a good deal. Yeah, did well. We saw what's veteran actor Segun Arize, aka Black Arrow, playing the role of police boss, a bad cop for that. At that, I mean, he was bribed by Uduak to ensure that the ladies are caught. Okay, so these ladies are caught. They've been on the run for killing Kola. Normally, when a criminal, a supposed or alleged criminal is caught, you should keep them in custody, right? No. But in this film, they are taken away by Uduak's bodyguard or personal assassin, played by Ramsey Noah, taken to a warehouse to be killed. Who does that? So it just goes a long way to show that, see, the system is corrupt. And in this system, in this society, sometimes it's the rich that gets justice because they can fund it, because they can put the strings. And when you are poor and you don't have a voice or you don't have evidence, sorry, you are going to go 6 feet. We also saw the role of Timileyin, played by Genoveva Ome. She's already a star. With Blood Sister, she's already a star. This lady plays the role of a young woman that is mentally unstable. She's going through a lot emotionally, losing her dad, growing up in a home she has never felt loved by her mom. Kola was just the mom's favorite child, favorite son. She got into drugs. Even though she's a pharmacist and she's supposed to push the family business, she gets into drugs. She becomes a drug addict and now has to be in rehab. So she's in rehab and she's trying to find out the truth about her brother, the loss of her brother. Even though she has that feeling that Femi, her elder brother, has a hand in his death, nobody will believe her because they feel she's mentally unstable. She plays the role of a drug addict well. She does it well. And it's beautiful to see how she does her best to get back her sanity, to fight for justice for her brother, to demand truth from her mother, even about the death of her dad. Also, we see the role played by Inspector Obasanjo, renamed Wale Ojo. Okay, so he relocates from America, Chicago, as a detective abroad and comes back to Nigeria trying to play the good cop. And you can see in the movie how he was frustrated by the likes of Segun Arinze, who feel that, see, the system is corrupt, there's nothing you can do about it. So this man gets evidence and he's trying to prove the case that these two ladies killed Kola out of self-defense and nobody wants to listen to him. There's always this oga at the top that is giving commands, and they expect you, when they tell you close this case, they expect you to close the case because they want to build a story around the case itself. So if you have evidence or you have the truth, it doesn't hold water because they've already connived and built a story that they want to push. So it just goes a long way to show that, see, sometimes what we see is not what it is, or what we hear is not what it is. There's always a background story. And sorry, if you are not careful and you just get to the wrong side of the law, if it is self-defense or not self-defense, if you are not careful, you are going to go 6 feet with the truth that you know, especially when oga at the top has given command on your case. So Blood Sisters is a beautiful film. We saw Toke Makinwa playing the role of Abasiama, an ex-girlfriend of DME Okelamo. Left to me, I would say, please, people should leave Toke to be the vlogger that she is quietly, be the OAP that she is. That role, she wasn't doing it for me. The way she rose her eyes, Kola, are you going to marry her? Are you going to go through with this wedding today? I'm like, oh girl, is she acting or is she doing her vlog? Please, people, you don't have to use a fashion influencer to push your role. There are a lot of young, aspiring young ladies that you can use to act. People like Genoveva Ome playing Blatimineyi. She was good there. Is there no aspiring actress that you could have used for that role? Please see, people should leave these fashion influencers. Let them influence fashion. Let them do their vlog. Leave a square peg in a square hole. And it was good to see Kitenshaw and Uche Jumbo playing mother role. Okay, so someone wrote it on Twitter that, okay, so these two women were my Nollywood sweethearts while growing up, and now they are playing motherly role, meaning I am old. So when I even saw the movie myself, I'm like, okay. So these ladies were the ones playing lover girls when we were growing up. Suddenly, they are now playing mothers. Is it saying that, does it mean that me, I should be playing mother role now? Like, I am aging. So it was beautiful to see these women taking roles as mothers, speaking up for their children. So it's not about being a lover girl now, it's being mothers. They've metamorphosed. They are Nollywood sweethearts 25 years ago, and now they are mothers. It's a good one to watch. So thumbs up to EbonyLife TV, thumbs up to Mo Abudu, thumbs up to director Temidayo Abudu. That's Mo Abudu's daughter, who was one of the directors and producers of this film. I think it's a beautiful film in total. The scenes were lovely, and cinematography dope, lightning dope, the clothing sweet, the scenery, Lagos is beautiful indeed. They even had to shoot in Makoko. You see the water, you see the boats. Lagos indeed is a beautiful city, and it is good to see movie producers, movie directors shooting beautiful sets in Lagos, beautiful sets in Nigeria using Nollywood. So if you haven't watched Blood Sisters, Netflix is for. Go ahead to Netflix, go and take a look, bring your comments. Let's see your reactions. Let's see what you feel about the movie. And until the next time we meet on platform movie reviews, support Nollywood, watch Nollywood, and we're back to criticize Nollywood together. Bye-bye.
And make them suffer. Help me! Please! Sarah, we're no longer good girls, okay? We're fugitives now.